From the lives lost to the jobs lost, COVID-19's contagious spread continues to wreak havoc in the workforce, from retailers to restaurants, all falling victim to the impact of this vicious virus. While much of our attention in recent weeks has been on the people on respirators, tonight we're going to shift slightly to the economy now on life support. Tremendous uncertainty for millions tonight. Just in the last 4 weeks, 22 million people have filed for unemployment. That means 1 out of 7 workers in this country has lost their job in about 1 month's time. Cities across the country are bracing tonight for massive budget shortfalls. In New York City, the mayor says he's making wartime cuts. The government's small business fund has now run dry. Thousands of companies remain in limbo, shut out as they wait for a bitterly divided Washington to make a deal. And mounting frustration for so many at home tonight, waiting for stimulus checks in the mail and spending hours on the phone to apply for unemployment. But with several states now extending their stay-at-home orders, our David Wright leads us off with more on the economy on the brink.
There are 2 sets of coronavirus casualties. As of today, 630,000 Americans are confirmed to have been infected. And as of today, another 5.25 million Americans are unemployed.
My name's Todd Salen. I'm 49, and I'm a server in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
People like Todd Salen of Fort Lauderdale and Tina Plastini of Monroe, Connecticut.
I was part of a massive layoff of about 100 employees.
Over the past month, more than 22 million Americans have lost their jobs. That's roughly equal to the total number of jobs created in the decade since the last recession ended. That includes workers from restaurants and retailers, hotels, airports, and offices from coast to coast.
I am a single mother. I have no money, no food, and I am trapped waiting for the Department of Labor to approve my claim.
Tina Plastini applied for unemployment 3 weeks ago. She says she has yet to hear anything back.
I really need to know what's going on. If there's a problem with my application, I wish they would reach out to me. They have my cell phone, they have my email, they have my address, and I have not heard anything from the Department of Labor.
Same for Todd Salen in Fort Lauderdale.
Our restaurant was shut down on the 17th of March, so we were furloughed on the 17th.
He filed his first jobless claim on March 17th and says he has yet to see a penny.
It's supposed to be available from 7 o'clock on. As you can see, there's no... So I can't file my biweeklies, so my day will consist of jumping on the computer and doing this all day.
I've gotten stuck in automated round and around and around. I can't speak to anyone. And I need some answers. I need to know why there are my previous coworkers have been approved after me, and I have still not been approved.
And what about those $1,200 stimulus checks we keep hearing about? The checks in the mail. The administration says the first wave of 80 million checks went out this week, and direct deposits have already begun.
I'm sure people will be very happy to get a big, fat, beautiful check, and my name is on it.
You know, I was really worried, waiting for the unemployment. But now, that I've received the $1,200 deposit, we're going to be okay.
The stimulus check I have not got, but I have not received it. But I know some of my friends have received their stimulus check. Of course, when that finally hits, that's only $1,200. That here in Lauderdale basically pays rent, but certainly it will help, pay a few bills, reimburse a little bit of savings that I'm bleeding.
But a loophole in the massive bipartisan relief bill has given banks and bill collectors the green light to seize those deposits to cover outstanding debts and bank fees, meaning that some people who are already stretched beyond their means won't get any relief at all. One saving grace should be the $350 billion in loans for small businesses that was part of the stimulus to help businesses fund their payroll through the slowdown.
This action has saved millions of American jobs. It's been an incredible success.
Hello, my name is Marcos Rivera, and I'm the owner of Libertad Restaurant here in Skokie, Illinois. I've been in the restaurant business all my life. I grew up in it.
Rivera is one of thousands of small business owners who've applied for the program.
And I'm hopeful that it works as how it was intended to. Restaurants operate in a very low margin, and it's very difficult going from a sit-down restaurant to a carry-out and delivery restaurant from one day to the next, and much more difficult without some sort of loan to help us weather the storm and get to the other side of this.
The way the program works, the Small Business Administration loans you up to 2.5 times your monthly payroll through private lenders. And that loan is forgiven so long as 75% of the money is used for payroll. That's to encourage businesses like Rivera's Restaurant to keep and rehire their employees.
Once the portals opened up from the banks, the bank servers were overwhelmed, and they went down because of such a high demand. If we can get this program and with some adjustments, it will be a lifesaver for restaurants like mine.
But the website now says the program has officially run out of money. The administration and Congress are in talks to increase the funding, but not quickly enough.
Exhausted is a good thing, not a bad thing. It went quickly. It is so popular. The banks have been incredible, including 4,000 community banks. 4,000. Most people didn't know you had that many banks. 4,000.
Don't need a lot of them.
What they want is people want to keep this going. And we're doing it to keep the small businesses open and to keep the workers paid.
The plight of this damaged economy is plain to see in the long row of cars lining up at this food bank in Texas. Meanwhile, Wisconsin dairy farmers are dumping milk, and large-scale agribusiness is slaughtering millions of pounds of pork and chicken, not even bringing it to market because they say they don't have enough workers to process them. The impact on Main Street stands in sharp contrast to Wall Street. Even now, the Dow Jones continues to trade above 20,000. Meanwhile, the job market is hemorrhaging, with many communities facing a double whammy of illness and unemployment. Overcoming that will likely require a much stronger safety net.
Every individual story is different. Tina finally got her stimulus check, but she's still waiting for unemployment. Todd is still waiting for both, but he has some savings left. There are 22 million of these stories now, and quite possibly there will be millions more, especially if the federal government doesn't shore up that payroll protection program. Many of these people are having trouble navigating the system, and all of them are dealing with lots of uncertainty. Lindsay?
David Wright, thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.